So is there anyone here that's ever had a great idea, a great vision? I don't actually see a lot of heads nodding. I have to tell you, this raises somewhat of a concern for me. Now, my own personal journey in innovation, well, it actually started a long time ago. I came to realize that my own personal success and the success in some organizations is that innovation is a collaborative effort where people in many fields come together to explore all of those ideas and move them from vision to reality. IBM did a global study in 2006 of CEOs, and they asked them what did they feel was innovation. How would they describe it? And they came out with this. They said that innovation are new ideas or current thinking applied in fundamentally different ways, resulting in significant change. Now, Finland is very unique. If you look at North America, the forest companies have huge tracts of land. But in Finland, all of the land is owned by all the individuals. So I'm going to hold all of the land very close to myself. You see, it's my retirement fund. So anybody who wants one of my trees, I'll sell them a tree off my land at the point in time that I actually need the money. Otherwise, I'm holding on to them because that is my income. And as they undertook this journey of innovation, what happened is these three forest companies became the first to develop infrared chips embedded in paper. They became the world leaders in the development and release of chemicals for forest companies and in forest equipment. They also became world leaders in forest consulting practices. These were areas they had never ever gone into before, but it was a long and important journey because they saw that the need was survival, that otherwise they could never survive. And that actually took them to now being among the top 10 forest companies in the world. There is a conference on innovation, and it's called the Front End of Innovation Conference. It happens in Boston every year. Now, the 2005 Front End of Innovation Conference in Boston was fascinating. Peter Senge was one of the keynote speakers. Senge spoke of the critical importance of clarity around mission, of values and principles, and those organizations that had a strong culture of innovation clearly linked it to their mission, values, and principles. And as an example, he said, you know, he was walking down the hall and he saw this person wearing a T-shirt. And on the T-shirt there were 3 values, and he said, these are awesome. The values were this: the value of honesty, the value of integrity, and the value of a focus on the customer. So he said, I have to find out, what organization does this person work for? Because clearly it's an organization that must have a great deal of innovation. These are so strong. So we went up to the individual, turned the individual around so we could see the front of the T-shirt, and on it was emblazoned the logo for Enron. What is this process of innovation itself? Every culture adapts and thinks about innovation and working collaboratively differently, and so we need to understand that. But the other interesting piece in looking at generational differences and cultural differences is this research is largely based on North American and European cultures. It does not take into account that these generational differences are not correct for South American countries, India, China, and other countries in Asia. So I started the presentation by letting you know there are 3 things I wanted to share. To move from the I in innovation to the we in innovation, we have to understand first off what it is, and it is very much a collaborative effort where people from different disciplines come together. We must create the culture. Innovation doesn't just happen. It takes a little bit of effort. But don't start big. Just start small. Just start somewhere in your own little area, in your own department. But create the culture following the steps I gave, representing individuals from different generations and different cultures in your organization. and then develop the process for innovation. I gave you one. It would be wrong to say that should be it. Every organization's unique. That's your strength. So adopt a process of innovation that's going to make a great deal of success. You know, it's an exciting journey. I've taken many organizations through it. There are challenges, but great opportunities for survival, especially in these difficult economic times. It can truly make a difference, and I believe us as quality professionals can be leaders there. My name is Michael Stanleigh, and I thank you so much for being here today.